I learned that the tobacco and alcohol industries have a lot of power. And I learned a little bit about editing videos after doing some taping.
I've learned how the commercials and ads for alcohol beverages manipulates the way we think as teenagers, and it's really not targeted towards adults, it's targeted towards us as teens. I think I've also learned a little bit of how to make videos, writing scripts, and all that technical stuff to make movies.
I've learned about how much the substances, alcohol, marijuana, and other drugs and tobacco really harms you, even though a lot of kids don't think about that when they want to have fun.
I learned a lot about the effects of alcohol, tobacco, and drugs, and I also learned a lot about how the media uses television to try to get more people to use those substances and their little tricks that they try to use and stuff, so that was cool.
Well, I've learned that commercials always lie about what they want us to do.
I have learned that alcohol commercials and any other commercials that they have out there are trying to target the youth. Like the alcohol commercials they use animals to try and target little kids to get them into their ads. Maybe not for now, but for the future, so they can buy that kind of beer, that brand.
I've learned how to say no to doing drugs and not to do them if you get asked.
I learned about how marijuana does have effects to it, even though you don't really think about it at the time.
I learned how the government pays tobacco industries to grow tobacco and how they benefit from it, and I've learned that drugs and alcohol have really bad side effects.
I learned this week that usually alcohol commercials target the youth, not all the time. They target people who can legally drink.
I've learned that the youth have a lot to say. They have good opinions. They really do have a strong knowledge, and they're very articulate. And given this opportunity, they have really exceeded my expectations as well.
I really loved the new relationships I've made with the people here, and the food was also really good, and it was nice to kind of relax and talk to people my own age about issues that we would have to deal with in our future.
I enjoyed meeting all the new people I met here, and I loved hanging out with everybody and making scripts together. I think it's a great experience for everybody to do, and it was a lot of fun.
I've enjoyed meeting the new people and working on them with the movies and the editing and just having fun while we do that. It's really enjoyable.
What I enjoyed the most was meeting new friends and making new friends and stuff, because it's just a good way to get people from other school to come together and work together and just have fun.
I'd have to say the whole experience of being with other peers and learning how it can harm, the use of alcohol and drugs can harm you intensely in the long run.
I've enjoyed hanging out with new people and making new friends.
What I've enjoyed the most is meeting the new people, having fun, working the programs, and recording.
I really enjoy working with the youth. They've taught me quite a bit as well. I've liked seeing them grow and what they've learned, and they have more knowledge now to impact their peers, which to me is a ripple effect.
I would definitely encourage my friends to join this program because there's some really good information that teens can gain about marijuana and drugs and how they're not as glorious as commercials and media may make them seem. And yeah, it's been a great program. I've loved it.
I would encourage people to do this, especially my friends. This is a lot of fun. You guys need to come check this out. And because it's just a great experience. I mean, you meet new people, I don't know, they give you free food. It's just a lot of fun.
I would most definitely encourage people to do this because not only do you get to meet new people and go to a new place and just you get put out of your element, but in a way it's a good thing because you learn new things and you work hard, but it's fun. And it's just something you're not used to, but it's a lot of fun.
I'd say like it's a good way to make friends, but it's also a good way to help everyone, like students your age, learn about the effects of alcohol, drugs, and tobacco, and the consequences of their actions.
I would probably recommend them to do it because it's a very knowledgeable experience. You get knowledge that you probably wouldn't get anywhere else.
I would totally recommend this program to other people because it's a really good experience, and you just learn a lot, and you get to hang out with friends and have fun learning new stuff.
I would encourage people to do it because it's a lot of fun. You meet new people and you learn a lot of new things.
Yes, I would encourage other people to do it. It's a great experience, first of all, and you choose to meet a lot of great people.
I would encourage people to do this in the future because it's a nice experience, and you might not know about how marketing targets different people, and if you don't want to be fooled by the marketing, you want to learn how they target you, and don't be influenced. Okay.
I just think SLIC is an excellent opportunity for youth to impact other youth, and in a broad perspective of all of Ottawa County. I know a lot of them have opportunities in their own schools, and that's wonderful, but here we can have even a larger impact to do countywide and even beyond, especially with the social media now. I know they're Facebooking friends that somebody said lives in California, Texas, all over the country. So what a powerful impact and voice that they can have internationally.